What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering here in the United States. It's Thanksgiving. I am postponing my dinner to get my normal work day in, and then I'll be enjoying some meals later today. I realize that not everybody has off work today. Not everybody has something to do on Thanksgiving, and there are plenty of people sitting at Thanksgiving just looking for something to do. So I work. Came to my attention yesterday that GoFundMe allowed a fundraiser for the Waukesha monster. Now, I was at first very skeptical, and there it was. I clicked the link. There it was. And I just can't imagine what people thought in Waukesha, 10 minutes from my house, when they saw that. I can't imagine what that would have felt like when there is now 6 people that won't be spending Thanksgiving ever again with their families. That number could still rise. And there's something like 40 other people that won't be spending Thanksgiving with their families because they're currently fighting injuries. Well, after some backlash, now it is entirely possible that this was posted as a troll. I don't think that there is any kind of when you can just start one. There's not like a review process before it goes live. But GoFundMe had pulled the fundraiser for the piece of garbage after backlash. Of course, they were totally happy to make sure they made a statement and not allow Kyle's fundraising. GoFundMe has removed a fundraiser for that loser from Waukesha, or actually from Milwaukee, who, of course, did that terrible thing. It was created for him in an effort to raise $5 million bail amount in Waukesha Court Commissioner Kevin M. Costello set for Brooks. He allegedly, well, there's no alleged. I watched him do it. A spokesperson for GoFundMe confirmed to Fox Business that the fundraiser was removed from the platform because it violated terms of service. Fundraisers with misuse are very rare. We take all complaints very seriously. Our team works with law enforcement to report issues and assist them in any investigations they deem necessary, the spokesperson said. Now, were they going to allow it? It's my opinion that they would have been totally fine with that existing, except they got completely exposed in the Kyle case, refusing to allow any kind of fundraising for him, only to have him be found completely innocent, and then coming back with their tail between their legs and begging basically Kyle supporters to use their platform because they want that sweet cut. They've been under criticism recently after the Kyle trial verdict. GoFundMe says that since he was acquitted, money could now be raised for him using the platform. Previously, fundraisers for Kyle's legal defense were prohibited on the site. So according to GoFundMe, you are guilty until proven innocent. Quote, if someone is acquitted for those charges, as Kyle was today, a fundraiser started subsequently for their legal defense and other expenses would not violate a policy. Well, great. I'm not sure a lot of high-powered lawyers are willing to work on IOUs. A fundraiser to pay lawyers, cover legal expenses, or to help with ongoing living expenses for a person who is then acquitted could remain active as long as we determine it's not in violation. Now, they certainly allowed plenty, and I mean plenty, of fundraisers for those LARPing super soldiers who were just as destructive and would broke the exact same policies that they allege Kyle did, but they let those exist on the platform for months. You can see, however, GoFundMe allowed fundraisers for the defense of people accused of the same thing at the same time Kyle was. Mark Wilson, for example, had a fundraiser on GoFundMe set up by others to pay for his legal defense after he allegedly did something similar, claiming he did so in self-defense. The fundraiser for Wilson was active as of November 21st, but has since been taken down. I wonder why. I wonder why. Quote, it's too early to tell if GoFundMe will now be consistent or whether this is simply a reaction to the negative fallout regarding Kyle. William Jacobson, clinical professor and director of Securities Law Clinic at Cornell University, said. The bigger question is why GoFundMe will not permit fundraising for legal defense of people accused but not convicted. It seems illogical to say that someone can raise money to defend themselves, but only after they've been acquitted, when they no longer need funds to defend themselves. You had the original, GoFundMe here. Again, it could have been a troll, literally people creating news, but I don't know. It's been taken down now, so I don't know if any money was actually donated to it. But it says, hello, everyone. On November 21st, our dear friend, Loser, was locked up for allegedly. I saw last night many articles, too, that were infuriating. That the SUV caused the accident, not the clown driving it. There is no excuse for the continued treatment of Black Americans by prosecutors around the country. Everyone must be presumed innocent until proven guilty. We ask you to be treated equally as anyone else. Well, I mean, we saw him do it in full, in video form. There's no question. It was his vehicle. He was driving it. He ran from the PD after the fact. I mean, there's no need. And then they have the hashtag BLM, hashtag I stand with Daryl, no justice, no peace. Well, let me move to some good news, better news. First of all, shout out to JJ Watt for raising funds or offering to pay for all of the funeral expenses for all the victims. And there are many. Currently, this is as of yesterday, more than $1.3 million has been raised for the people of Waukesha in the parade. Verified GoFundMe accounts have raised upwards of $1.3 million. And, for me, I'm not going to donate to GoFundMe because I live here. I'm going to go into the city and work. There's a couple of gatherings, and I'll just give money there in person. It's rare that I get that opportunity to hand the money to someone who actually needs it in person. So that's my plan this weekend. As of 2:25 p.m. on Wednesday, $1.4 million was raised between a total of 22 different verified GoFundMe accounts. The accounts aim to raise donations for hospital expenses, funeral costs, and more. We had William Hospital, 81, Virginia Sorensen, 79, Leanna Owen, 71, Tamara Dern, 52, Jane Kulik, 52, and Jackson Sparks, 8. Some of these are actually really, really tough to watch. So this one, the Y family, a single mom, all 4 of her kids were hit. My name is Alicia Massino. My close friend of over 30 years, Kathy Y's 4 kids, ranging from 7 to 14, were all seriously hurt during the event. Kathy's children have participated in the parade the last few years as part of the extreme dance team. 2 of her daughters were performing while her oldest daughter and son were passing out candy when that idiot did what he did. Fractured tailbones, bruised lungs, severe femur injury, plate and pins inserted, broken arms and legs, wheelchair confined for the next several months. That's the 8-year-old. The 10, multiple bones broken, knee injuries, concussion. The 14-year-old sprained knee, emotional trauma, searching for her younger siblings afterwards. Absolutely brutal. Here's another one, Lori Locken. Our mother, Lori, is the most selfless, compassionate woman we know. She was marching in the parade as a member of the Catholic community of Waukesha when she was hit head on. She was admitted to the surgical ICU after sustaining serious injuries. She's extubated. I don't know what that means. Is that means with the tube in or out? Awake and alert, but facing a long, arduous recovery. And then look at this. This is so Wisconsin. We previously created a page on behalf without her knowledge, and when she found out about it, she couldn't bear to accept the help. We were initially informed from the insurance companies that she would receive full coverage for her medical care, so we made the decision to refund all donations. However, she received an update on 11/24 that many of her charges are not going to be covered, and the hospital she's currently admitted to is not within her insurance network. Isn't that messed up? Here's another family. Another family. I'm not going to outright ask anyone to give money, but, you know, if you just go to GoFundMe and, you know, look at some of these just are all kids. Kids in dance troupes that this clown, and I will say again quite clearly, purposely ran down. Absolutely abhorrent. I wish you all a safe Thanksgiving, a safe Thursday, and if you're in a position to, you know, every couple of bucks adds up. $10 here, $10 there, it adds up. I'm working on trying to organize something. It's so difficult because there's so many people involved. Like if there's one pot that, you know, you could throw in, that'd be much easier. But everyone's got separate ones, so I'm not going to do, you know, if you're in a position to consider finding someone, the Sparks family looks like they're doing just fine. But some of these other ones have a long way to go still. You know, I'd pick one that's, you know, further from the goal. These three are over their goal. You know, there's some ones that haven't yet reached their goal. I'd probably start there. Appreciate you guys watching so much. I'm thankful for you.